Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Damian Lillard.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Thompson is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Dyson Daniels. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, they've got Jackson. De'Aaron Fox out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Now here's Jackson, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Here's Thompson. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Fox. Kicks it out to Gordon. The tray. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's New Orleans now. A pass to Fox. Jackson a screen on Lillard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now, here's Zubac. From the arc. They get the rebound. It's stolen by Brown. Outside, Fox. Poeltl sets the pick for Fox. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Zubac, and the rejection by Jackson. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Gordon, the pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Daniels kicks to Thompson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, "We know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Thompson. Averaging 17 points per game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
On the wing, Gordon, guarded by Jackson. Daniels passes to Thompson. In the corner, it's Brown. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Thompson. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Three-pointer, Lillard, and Brown pulls it down. Into the lane. The wide-open look here for Fox. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 6. And Thompson kicks to Gordon. Pass to Zubac. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
Good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Hey, when Gordon is knocking down shots off the catch, it just opens up his entire game.
Hurdle with a screen on Thompson. Lets it fly. Fox, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
On the wing, Daniels, covered by Kamara. Gordon kicks to Daniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Lillard. Misses the jumper.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Right side, Jackson. And Thompson sends it back. To the middle. Here's Lillard. And it's Fox with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Gordon. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. And it's Lillard missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Here's Fox. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Gordon. Lillard with a screen for Gordon. Back to Lillard. Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Brown. And Fox has it in the corner. Another miss by Fox. Timberwolves trail by 7. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot misses.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway? And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
And stolen by Gordon. And Lillard kicks to Gordon. In the corner, Daniels. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And I'm glad he made that one because it was starting to get embarrassing.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Damian Lillard is second.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Pelicans leading by 5. Outside Jackson. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate, and it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
He hits both from the stripe. And one of those high-variance teams, at times the Pelicans seem like a factor, but other times they falter. How do you evaluate them?
Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately, that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does. Here's Gordon after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Three-pointer, Lillard cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 7.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Pirtle, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And there's Jackson on the assist by Pirtle. He's got 8.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Neesmith, he's checked in for New Orleans. A.J. Green comes in for Christian Brown. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Williams, he's checked in for Zubac. Thompson comes in for Gordon. Knipples checked in for Daniels. And Shepard subbed in for Lillard. Pass to Shepard. Thompson dishes to Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Neesmith. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Fox. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And checking out New Orleans, 3.5 back.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
And that one falls for Williams. So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Birtle, the pass to Fox. Now Kamara. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And one of the things I love about Pirtle, it's how unselfish he is. He's really all about giving it up if a teammate has a better look.
Here's Shepard. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Thompson. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Outside, Green. Birtle sets the pick for Green. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Pass to Neesmith. And here is Pirtle. It's stolen by Shepard. To the inside. Here's Thompson. Stripped it away. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kamara with it. Working on Thompson. Neesmith, the pass to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Fox inside the line. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Pelicans. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Gabe Vincent is out there with Edwards. And there's Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Lillard. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Lillard with a screen for Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Well, Aaron Gordon affects every aspect of the game. Plus, he infuses athleticism and versatility into your lineup. Such a valuable piece of this team.
And both free throws good for Gordon.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Edwards passes to Vincent. There's a screen by Aldama. Launches it. Trains the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Lillard the pass to Thompson. Here's Williams. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Gordon. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got 8 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Williams passes to Thompson. Outside Gordon. Launches a 3. Vincent with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Pass to Neesmith. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Vincent. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves trade. Down low. Here's Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Thompson. Lillard outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Vincent. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Damian Lillard.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Inside, there's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Jackson, good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Thompson the bounce pass. Nobody near Lillard. A miss that time would have put him up.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Thompson. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Here's Vincent. Covered by Lillard. Pass to Jackson. Over Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup
for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Zubac is checked in for Williams. Daniels comes in for Knipple. And Thompson in for Aaron Gordon. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now Daniels. Still scoreless. Lillard outside. Takes a 3. Aldama with the rebound.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And that one's good. Lillard.
Oh, smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
Benson with it. Here's Aldama. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thompson in the corner. Tries a 3. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Lillard from downtown. And they get it back. Zubac with the screen for Lillard. Here's the 3. The putback, and it's Zubac with the extra effort. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Vincent. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And last season's most improved player, and Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
He's off on the first. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Benson with it, covered by Lillard. Aldama can't hit.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
They now take the lead.
And that's a really important shot for Daniels. This team needs him to shoot the ball with confidence.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Pelicans, Christian Brown's checked in for Edwards. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Vincent. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Zubac.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Thompson against Brown. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota. Now, here's Fox. Jackson passes to Brown. Now Fox. 5 to shoot. The 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 8 rebounds in this game. Lillard outside. Thompson, high post. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Aldama. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Pelicans trail by 7. Fox passes to Brown. A three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Lillard finds Thompson. On the wing, Daniels. Kept alive. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Tries again. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Take a look at Thompson. Almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And here's Thompson following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. And it's Shepard missing. Pelicans trail by 4. And here is Fox. He's got 7. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring even when he gets bodied up.
It's a close game here in New Orleans. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Outside Daniel. It's good from long range. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And taking a look at some numbers for Fox. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Putting up 26 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
Now here is Pirtle. Scoreless thus far. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Shepard. Going inside. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Daniels. Lock at 6. Thompson passes to Thompson. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Daniels from outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Fox. 10 points for him. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fox. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Pass to Shepard. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Kamara. And Thompson kicks to Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Fox passes to Brown. Here's Pirtle. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Thompson, the putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Thompson against Fox. To stop the run. Plays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 12 points in the game. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And Thompson kicks to Zubac. Shoots a 3. Pelicans pull it in. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Shepard. Now Daniels. Now Zubac over Edwards. The short one's on the money. Zubac has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. In the West, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately, he's been at his very best, which for him is as good as it possibly gets.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Timberwolves.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to rule them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Pelicans trail by 9. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Damian Lillard. Dyson Daniels is out there with Gordon. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Thompson, following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. And a wide open look for Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game. Hurdle with a screen on Thompson. Down low, stolen by Zubats. To the inside, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubats. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 6th in shooting percentage, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Damian Lillard, jacks up a 3, drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 19 points.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
Here's Brown. Jackson setting the pick here for Brown. Back to Fox. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Oh, great ball movement there.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Pirtle. Shoots over Zubats. Pirtle's shot is off.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Pirtle, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player. They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, here's Fox. 12 points for him. Here's Jackson in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Now Thompson. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Brown. Now Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Gordon. Jackson misses. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. Fox with it. 12 points for him. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Kamare misses. Timberwolves leading by 19. Now here's Thompson. Outside Daniels. And that one is hammered home.
What athleticism from Daniels on that slam.
Pass to Jackson. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-'90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Green and for Toumani Camara. There's Gordon with the three. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Back to Brown. Green up on top. He's covered by Thompson. Fox, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Thompson passes to Gordon. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 22. Over Williams, and the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Nailed from three-point land.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
The Pelicans have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. They set the pick. Packed from outside. The shot missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Thompson looking for an opening. Williams finds Lillard. They get it again. Now here's Gordon. Fires for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. No good that time.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the shot is good. 16 points for Dyson Daniels.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Fox from outside. Green kicks to Fox. This one for 3. Another miss by Fox.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. That shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. For Minnesota, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And Lillard gets it to go.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
There's the pick. Fox from outside. Another miss by Fox. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Lillard against Brown. Goes back up. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Some changes for Minnesota. Thompson, he's checked in for Daniels. Knipple comes in for Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Damian Lillard. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Thompson. He averages about 5 points a game. Timberwolves passing it around. Fox with it. Picked up by Shepard. And that one, good. He's got 14.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Thompson, a screen on Fox. Shepard, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Brown. Here's Fox. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Pass to Shepard. Knipple setting the pick for Shepard. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Left side Jackson. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Did you see Gordon get up for that? Man, he is athletic.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
New Orleans making some changes here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And Vincent subbed in for Fox. Here's Vincent. 4 on the clock. Over in the corner, Green. Shoots over Knipple. And the Pelicans miss again. The Timberwolves shooting 43% from the field. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Christian Braun, number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
And I think a big part of that is because he is so smart. He just does a great job of understanding when and how to attack. That's why he's at the top of the list.
Shepard, that's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. And that's Con Knipple with the foul. That's his first foul. Now Vincent. Screen by Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. There's Green with the 3.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
Here's Thompson, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Back to Brown. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Timberwolves. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pirtle is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then there's Tamani Kamara. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Vincent with it. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Now, here's Lillard. Gordon kicks to Lillard. Tries the spin move. A floater, he lays it in. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Vincent the pass to Aldama, and he gets the bucket.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Lillard dishes to Williams. Pass to Gordon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Edwards finds Vincent. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Kamara. Screen by Pirtle. Here's Vincent. No good with the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lillard outside. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Here's Vincent. Got a piece of it and stolen by Lillard. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
And that's why coaches hate live ball turnovers. Quite often, they lead to great opportunities the other way.
Aldama, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Aldama's got 4 this quarter. Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Lillard outside. Over Vincent. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. Vincent the pass to Aldama. Minnesota with the rebound. Gordon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lillard outside. Back to Gordon. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Aldama. Screen by Pirtle. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Lillard, defended by Vincent. Lillard, the pass to Gordon. Offline with his 3. The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6 and stolen by Williams. And they're running in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now Vincent. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
2 shots. Last on the first.
A free throw drops for Vincent. New Orleans making some changes here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Christian Brown comes in for Santi Aldama. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Edwards. Minnesota also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Robert Williams. Dyson Daniels comes in for Knipple. It's Thompson in for Thompson. And so Vincent nails both of them. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown finds Kamara. And Thompson sends it back. Back to Vincent. And stolen by Lillard. For the finish.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Lillard, no good on the free throw.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Fox, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Lillard. Shoots it up. Wide open shot is on the money. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Now Brown. Here's Jackson. And again, no good by New Orleans. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Lillard from outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Kamare's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Fox. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the layup.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Pass to Zubac. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Zubac against Jackson. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
He's off on the second.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Lillard against Fox. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Lillard missing. The Pelicans shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Back to Jackson. Brown wide open. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Lobs it up for Zubac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Pass to Nesmith. Jackson with the screen. Another one falls for New Orleans.
There is no doubt he's been the dealer for them on offense, but he is going to need some support from his teammates.
Zubac finds Gordon. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Pass to Kamare. Sinks that one from the post.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Outside Gordon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Daniels with the bounce pass. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Thompson outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard driving to the basket.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Inside, here's Kamare. Outside, Fox. Out to the wing. Here's Nesmith. No good on the triple. Minnesota's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here is Lillard. Shoots over Fox. That's short off the rim. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a screen by Kamara from outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Thompson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Thompson against Fox. And Thompson sends it back. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Lillard kicks to Zubac. Lillard outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now, here's Fox. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.